Well, it's no secret that many Canadians are not traveling to the U.S. this year as a bitter trade war continues. A report analytics company, Tourism Economics, shows that there has been an 8.2% decline in international visits towards the U.S. this year, led about 1/4 fewer Canadians visiting America from January to July 2025. Let's check in with Bill Carroll from the Morning Rush on News Talk 580 CFRA. And Bill, why don't we start this conversation with a quote from a U.S. citizen saying he is super duper angry.
Yeah, he's super duper angry with his own government, and I'm super duper angry with mine. I'd like some leadership now from our prime minister. He capitalized on the passion and the patriotism of Canadians in order to get elected. He said he'd be the one to take on Donald Trump and his tariffs. Now here we are today, the last of the counter tariffs come off. He's removed taxes, he's increased military spending, he's giving everything to Donald Trump that Donald Trump has asked for. And so far, we're getting nothing in return. So I want to know, I read an article this morning, Will, about how Canadians can make the most of selling their American homes. We're talking about mostly retired Canadians who spent their lives dreaming of a day they could go to the winter in Florida and sunshine, and they put their money, their hard-earned money, their investments into the U.S., and they're selling it at a loss right now out of patriotism. They're doing it for their country. I mean, think of the level of sacrifice. It's already a sacrifice just to say, my kids are at a university in the U.S., or I have relatives there. I'm not going to visit them as often or at all right now to make a point on behalf of Canada. That's a big sacrifice. I'm not going to take that week away in the sunshine this year. I'm going to spend more money elsewhere. I'm going to not go on vacation at all this winter because I'm doing it for my country. Meanwhile, our prime minister, he's backed down entirely. We're getting nothing out of it, and we're making the sacrifices. So I think it's time our prime minister stepped up and told us, what's the plan here? Why should we sacrifice personally if the government is selling us out at the national level and the international level? I don't understand it. So far as a Canadian, I'm reluctant to maybe take one of those long weekends away in the U.S., find a golf course somewhere. I'd like to do that. Something new that I've started to do in the last few years with my wife, but maybe we won't book it just yet. But I'm tempted. I am tired of standing up and fighting, and our leaders are behind us doing what exactly? I don't know. And I think a lot of Canadians are going to start to feel that way.
Yeah, I think so too, Bill. And if you look at the real estate too, towards those Sunshine State areas that a lot of snowbirds will go down this time of year, there are so many homes that are available and the prices aren't nearly what they should be. And you have so much competition and Canadians now not buying there. So if you do decide to sell, you are going to take a huge loss on that property.
Yeah, there's a temptation if you've been spending your whole life dreaming of retiring one day and spending half the year in Florida. There are great deals to be had. There are great deals on trips. I mean, the mayor of Las Vegas is begging Canadians to come down this winter. So why should we say no? This hurts us. It hurts Americans that many of us know on a personal level and that their tourism industry is hurting. So should we all just make the most of it and move on with our lives? Or do we continue to sacrifice because Mark Carney is fighting for us? I don't see the fight so far. That's my problem. I'll sacrifice, but I need my here I am asking our leader to have our backs. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't he be the one leading? Isn't that what a leader is? Why are we leading and he's following? I don't understand it.
Yeah, a decision that each Canadian will have to make if they're heading down this year or potentially not. Appreciate your time. Have a great show, Bill.
You too.
You can listen to The Morning Rush with Bill Carroll on News Talk 580 CFRA weekdays from 6 until 10 a.m.